And that is for Shane Bowles, starting 5th. That is your 13.5 Outlaw Trucks. We got marshals, we got drivers, and we are locked and loaded. Miss Polly, the field is yours. We're going green flag racing next time off of turn number 4. Going green this time by Miss Polly, Steve Lawler, Trent Miller, Bruce Johnson, Shane Bowles. We are green. Restart, guys, restart. Miss Polly, Steve Lawler, Trent Miller, Bruce Johnson, Shane Bowles. We'll try it again. Right there's perfect. Right there on the back straightaway. Everyone good? All right, here we go. Nice and smooth, guys, nice and smooth. Nice pace right there from Miss Polly. Let's get them going this time off of turn number 4. 13.5 Outlaw Truck A feature is green. Much better start this time for 13.5 Outlaw Truck. Miss Polly out front, Tequila Sunrise. She said she put a full season on those raw speed slicks. Out there, still rocking and rolling. Steve Lawler, the number 2 spot. That is the Incognito Design Bakersfield RC Raceway. Quinn's Hobby, number 57 machine. Sid 3rd, Bruce Johnson. Bruce Johnson, that is blue and white with fluorescent wheel entry. In 3 off turn 4 down the front 20 in turns 1 and 2. But Miss Polly, the driver on the move, putting a lap on 3rd place inside of 1 minute down. So she is really laying down the speed. Fast lap for Miss Polly, 4.373. Really cooking out there for Miss Polly. Steve Lawler, the number 2 spot. Trent Miller, Bruce Johnson, and Shane Bowles rounding out that top 5. Let's take some speed shots down the back front straightaway right there. And the back straightaway brought to you by Skinny's Automotive and Miss Polly's Handmade Creations. Check that thing out right there. Miss Polly, you can barely see that car blazing by. She is really laying it down. Steve Lawler, the number 2 spot. Trent Miller, Bruce Johnson, and Shane Bowles rounding out that top 5. 130 down, 230 left to go. Miss Polly got the pipe a little bit right there in the turns 1 and 2. But that car is just set on kill. She's able to put that thing anywhere she wants. She's right there on the paint, down on the info. Oh, upside down goes the blue and white machine of Bruce Johnson. A full pirouette. Lands on all 4 and able to keep going. 155 left to go. Checking out that speed shot once again. Let's do a driver check. Trent Miller. Oh, caution 1 and 2. Caution 1 and 2. Trent Miller almost goes upside down. He said, nope, I went all the way upside down. But Miss Polly, she's out there. Whoa, we got a new leader, Steve Lawler. I missed it. The 57 machine up to the top spot. Steve Lawler, the 57 down the back straight returns 1, or make it 3 and 4. Now back into 1 and 2. That's your new leader, Miss Polly, trying to run him back down. Miss Polly, here she comes. Tequila Sunrise. Can she run him down with 1 minute left to go? Battle for the top spot. Crossed nose to tail into turns 1 and 2. Here comes now Steve Lawler down to the back to the inside. They make contact. Upside down goes Miss Polly. What a battle for the top spot. Once again, they stay together. Miss Polly now has the advantage, gets a little bit loose off of turn number 2. Here comes Steve Lawler all over the tail tank once again, side by side. They make contact again off of turn number 2. Miss Polly and Lawler. Now Lawler goes for a ride down that front straightaway. That was no harm, no foul. There was no rough driving there at all. That was just a racing deal. These are open wheel cars, and Miss Polly's now she's got a 1.7 second advantage over Steve Lawler. Now Trent Miller up to P2, so you better be careful now. Here comes the 29 machine, Miss Polly, trying to stalk you down with 15 seconds left to go. Caution 3 and 4, caution 3 and 4. Miss Polly in the number 1 spot. Here comes Trenton Miller in the number 2 spot. And Steve Lawler rounding at that top 3 with the final 5 seconds left to go. One more lap around for Miss Polly, and Tequila Sunrise hops the pipe, spins it around. Who's it going to beat at the line? Trenton Miller picks up the win on the last lap pass. Miss Polly comes home second. Steve Lawler, Shane Bowles, and Bruce Johnson. How did that happen? The last lap, Miss Polly ends up in the infield, and Trenton Miller gets the win.